YouTube, what up? It's your boy Clipper the Clipper, and I'm back at it. In this video, I'm gonna be talking to Brooklyn Frost. So just to let you know, me and Brooklyn, we're related through my mother and father. Unfortunately, Brooklyn and Deshae didn't know that they were related to me through my mother's side also. So I'm gonna just get straight to it. Being a father, an older cousin, sibling, and everything. So Brooklyn J. Cinco, right, is Mexican. And if you lived over here at the time I lived over here, instead of there being an imaginary me over there living with all of y'all when I was gone, you would have seen something and you would have stood true. You, Deshae, everybody else would have stood true on me and with me. And actually, the people that was already there, that's like so-called our family, they turned on me when they seen you guys, and they lived, in vain or in happiness, however they took it, and we still stand here, right? And now they want to make another decision because they recognize and remember that I was right about something. So back in the day, I used to chill with a bunch of like foreigners, but they weren't African and Caribbean. Like I used to chill with Italian people. I used to chill with Mexican people. I used to chill with the light-skinned people, the Spanish people, Ecuadorian, Peruvian, the other Spanish people, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, stuff like that, Cuban, Brazilian. So that was over here. That's over here, okay, in this side of New York. I discussed in the video before that it's possible that boys could be in a neighborhood, and when they grow up in a neighborhood, girls either don't come outside or there's no girls that live in that neighborhood, and these boys might live different than the boys on the other side of the city. And a lot of people don't recognize that that's the exact problem. That's the scenario what's going on. And then there's a laugh behind that, but actually these two segregations, or whatever, how many segregations, they start trouble, and it's taken advantage of, and favorites and sizes being chosen and all of that. So when I was in New York 2000 to 2004, I was with those type of Hispanic kids, not necessarily the Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans and down that branch, but the Peruvians, the Ecuadorians, the Mexicans. I was with them, and people didn't know, except for Terrence, Brooklyn. Terrence is the only one. Now, Terrence is important. T Lover. He's important because he has celebrity with him, and he has, his family is Sean Kilpatrick, and they always had a whole bunch of money. His uncles, they produce music and make beats. Now, I don't know if you know this, but your father definitely knows this. And this is what I'm saying about the incest factor that plays in the part of Native Americans, right? When the incest factor is shown in the environment, the other races that's around the Native Americans, the other races, y'all self-proclaimed. You know what you are: African, white, Caribbean, Arab, what is it, Saudi Arabia? Yeah, them, everybody, right? All of them. Y'all all have a stanza and a culture you stand on. But when somebody else that you confused and you don't know what they really are, because a lot of Arabs get called Spanish, some Asians get called Mexican, it's just a similar look, right? Y'all forget that y'all showed somebody characteristic and behavior. So if I'm around a whole bunch of these people, different ethnicities that y'all not around, y'all around the opposite. Y'all around the Asian because y'all Asian. Y'all around the Caribbeans because y'all Caribbean. You're around everything else. See what I'm saying? the West Indies, the East Indies, you're around that. So look at this. So look what I seen, and then I don't know what you seen. As a little kid or as a 15-year-old, as a 13-year-old, it can happen. It's very possible. You're not going to be able to go but for so far away from home. It doesn't matter if it's your home, your mother's home, your father's home, your grandparents, if you stay with your grandparents, a guardian, a foster house, okay, a homeless shelter, you still have to come back, right? So that's my point. If I seen something in which these all ethnicities, they rock out with you at first, and then they turn on you. And when they turn on you, it's a blind turn on you. Now, Brooklyn, if you were around these people just for 3 and 4 minutes, and for some reason you know that they know me, and then your eyes start blinking 6 and 7 times more faster, then you understand I'm talking about the incorporeal. Your characteristics, your behavior, your giddiness, whatever your sign language. Understand that Jay Cinco gave you a chance as a Native American, right? One thing about the Ecuadorians, the Peruvians, Italians, and Mexicans, they all stick together. The Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans, you see how that runs. Some of them like the other side and some of them don't. But for sure, this side, I'm talking about the Peruvians, the Mexicans, they stand on certain stuff and they don't cross to the other side. They show a racism just like everybody else. So if you've seen it with black people claiming Caribbean and light-skinned people claiming Caribbean and Malaysian and Asian people that's dark like you, Deshae, and Ruri Hachimura from the Lakers, if you seen that and I never seen it, then there's a story to tell. I don't know what y'all want from me. I got too many female cousins. If I have this DICK disability and y'all want sperm and that's why that joint could jump out like that, then you need to just talk instead of trying to ghostly, intangibly, incorporeally talk to me, because I'm tired of it. I'm willing to end it all, especially if it's your end. Don't forget, I'm ending you niggas. I'm not just ending this over here. I'm ending everything. It's me. Live in the flesh. It's that real. If you don't understand, if you think after death is hell, that's the final destination after you die. If you think when everybody dies they go to hell, the color is navy blue. All right? Because I died before. So if that's what it is, because I'm to the point where I'm ready to put you there. And I feel like I can do that to anybody physically when I'm in routine and rhythm. That's just what it is. If you don't believe me, sign me up for a fight deal, or I don't care. Look what happened to Anthony Joshua. Just besides the sexism, which you see in dividing and segregation and racism, just look at the magic side. So Anthony Joshua, there was 2 people killed in a car accident just now, right? And he was damn near broken in half in a car accident after breaking this white man's jaw. Okay, I was around the same type of giddy ass white man, right? Look at 4 Extra situation. These is all of the people that you live around, that you came to the East Coast and represented. Brooklyn, Deshae, y'all came from Seattle. Y'all represented the West Coast when y'all was in New York. Y'all represented it because y'all was with Nick Cannon, who's from California. Big on the Bloods. He knew Munchie B before YouTube. So you see the connection? You see the route that I can always take you there? Brain-wise, it's like a brain frequency. So when you spy and watch on me, and then I make sense and you fuck with my content, but then I got a flip side to me. It's like a disciplinary side. It's like the limiter. It's a limit side. I'm gonna just limit the shit out you, right? I'm gonna limit your feelings, your movement, your motor, everything. It's just something in me that makes that. I just told you, if you die and after that, right, this hell is navy blue. That's what I see. So until I'm getting matched a certain way, and I could match your brain frequency and it's true to your heart frequency, then I'm accepting stuff. But you have to see, you are a prime example of why our shorties, like our children, they complain. You won't make the right next step decision. You won't gather the troops. You might have gathered the troops when Gigi punched you in your face recently. I don't know if the little cousins back in White Plains Project spoiled you, beat you up, or spoiled you, made you like a queen or princess. I don't know. I'm confused. Chakra and all. So, being that I'm confused that way, it looks like they talked to you a way you didn't like to be talked to, but maybe you didn't get physically abused, or maybe I was just roughhousing, losing breath, trying to gain energy and strength, because that's what cousins do. They wrestle, they try to get stronger. Some of them fight to the death, right? We see it. Your mom seen it at my great-grandma's funeral, Ruth Barksdale. She seen it when Davon Leonard and C. Honcho started fighting each other right in front of my uncle, this famous Barksdale uncle. Took him up on his offer, right? This same uncle is the Cabbage Patch father of this Terrence T. Lover. He has the same exact scar that I have on my head on his left side. Facts. And then he got rewarded by grandma because he's really grandma's cousin. If you look at the situation I'm trying to teach you, I don't know his mother. The kids that I was around, I don't think they know. So that's you too. I don't know his mother. His mother might be she is black. Might be one of them evil, ruthless, NBA YoungBoy type moms, Sharonda type bitches that go hard. That's what it looks like. That's what I was told. I don't know. I was too young. But this is what you experience. He had the power to get Deshae scarred. And that's where that came from. So now that I'm getting blamed for that, Deshae, yeah, that's a whole nother body. That's body number 3. Okay. I told Max Kellerman, okay, your first cousin, right? I damn near beat him to death. But the second one that was probably a half friend, a Cabbage Patch friend, that's the nigga I killed in front of you. And the second nigga I killed in front of you was the paid off Caribbean. So stop pushing KK in this situation. It's a situation like that, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna just use wordplay because I know sometimes y'all are slow and y'all redacted on something because you've been hit. I just said Brooklyn. I don't think you was hit in White Plains, New York. I think Gigi, Kai Cenat's girlfriend, subconscious you so closely that maybe you told on yourself and told Gigi that you slept with Kai and she rocked you and she felt set up and bamboozled. I don't know. But Brooklyn, if that's the case, that's a little bit more monstrous coming from you. Empress, that's a bad move. Because I know that you had sex with DDG. Yeah, I know that for a fact. And rumor has it that it's incest between you and Deshae Frost. So who has the herpes and who doesn't? Because I'm not rooting anybody, right? I'm not. I'm about to call Miss Gabriella Aaliyah, tell her to sue Kai, right? Show her my student loan debt, tag that shit on. My story is going, I'm about to ask her. Facts. How would you feel? You never told nobody. You never ever said nothing. You never said nothing. You just looked like you got beat up. And it looked like a DDG sister, you did the same thing. It looks like you told DDG sister that you smashed DDG, just like you told Gigi that you smashed Kai. In the same projects, White Plains projects, hallway, staircase, cousins' house, meeting new cousins. They all look like Jamel and Munchie B with the big ass nose, including Kai Cenat Shooter, the dead one, our cousin. His father looks like your father, Brooklyn and Deshae. Them niggas, now them two niggas, they look just alike. I know I'm far away with Jamel in Munchie B, and I should be, because if you seen the divide, you would know, so that's why I'm telling you. But once you see the nigga that shot Kai in the face and said my name, and everybody just sat there and didn't say shit still, 20 years later, once you see his father, and then once you see Jamel, you're going to say, oh shit, time out. You're going to pull a parent card. If you got a kid, whether it's Cabbage Patch or you're with the kid every fucking day, you're going to want to fight. Period, nigga. So all that other shit that you parents be talking, Monique, any parent in Yonkers, New York, any parent in the United States of America, or the world, the Atlas, if y'all niggas is parents, the fucking comment, I should feel the same murderous, monstrous way that you feel. Yeah. I'm just being dead serious. Why not ask Gigi for $84,000? And she punched you in the face, Brooklyn. You still standing on the fact that y'all got so scared of me, all of y'all niggas, that y'all went back to the police and y'all told the police, listen, his name ain't Julian Peterson who did it. All y'all niggas. You can't front. That's why you trying to stand tough right now. Because you forgot. I got snitched on and then you went and corrected the situation. So that's why everybody's trying to stand on that shit, including Monique. But you forgot I got stabbed. See, you didn't forget I didn't cut the nigga Kai, my kid. You didn't forget that. Right. Some people did, some people didn't know, some people didn't. My father knew. That's all that mattered, right? So now once I know, because he know I'm one of them jigsaw clowns too, one of them little jested jigsaw clowns, yeah. He knows that I could Frankenstein shit and I could lurch shit also, right? So all it takes is a couple of pounding out head knockings, right? Holding the breath, showing magic gladiator degree, right? Shit, you want to stand on something that's halal and good. And all of y'all niggas is Muslim except for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's not Muslim yet. DDG, you Muslim, blackballed. Deshae, you're Muslim, blackballed. Herpes, just because you're my cousin. And Kai, you're Muslim. You're on your way. What's their religion? In Jesus' name. Amen. Right. Let's just say, Brooklyn, you got beat up by Gigi. She younger than you. You're lying about your age. She's horny. She can't fuck Kai because he's lying about his age. The whole thing is a gimmick. Then the nigga Kai wants to break up with Gigi because he liked the mother. This is what I'm saying. Now he want to smash the mother with gastroenteritis. She probably has gastroenteritis. They all probably have gastroenteritis except for Gigi. She's escaping. She's still young. She's still young and spiteful. You feel what I'm saying? She can't really catch it yet. People that don't know, gastroenteritis can be a wicked thing. And you can catch it many ways. I don't suffer from it. Like, I'm not permanently in gastroenteritis. Despite me having limb length discrepancies and stuff like that. I didn't take inner supplements. I didn't take powders. I didn't take certain supplements to turn my insides into plastic. That way it can hold water and hold other fluids and foods, right? I didn't do that. I didn't take the protein. I'm a natural size. You know, I'm a natural. Whether I could gain 40 pounds and hydrate 40 pounds before a fight, you know, again and again and again and again, you know, okay. But you see where I'm coming from. So Gigi's mad. And Deshae looks like, you know, he's just not impressed anymore. Now, I don't know what the problem is. Nobody has captured a white man with blue eyes, brought him into the family, and made him a piñata. Like if Monique Corello, would you go on a date with Poetic Flacco, or would you go on a date with a white man with blue eyes and then take him serious and bring him in the family so I could bring him beef? And maybe Deshae could bring him beef. Y'all did it to Mike, right? Y'all did it to Mike. I met Mike, Mike was actually cool, and then he showed the behavior of the Cabbage Patch anti-aging blood type of a mouse, of a rat. This is what it is, yes. YouTube and other social medias, you see the behavior. This is it. This is the side effect. This is what we go through. The incorporeal off the subconscious, off the ghostly, okay? This is once what it is. This is what I proved over and over again in front of the federal government to make me federal property and put me in a bracket and a branch to where I have to be protected in for my safety, no matter where I'm at. Okay? You always want to get in trouble, so you're listening to something or something to something. Gastroenteritis, okay? If you eat one of those outside animals, like from the jungle, I honestly don't know what it's gonna do to you. If you eat a domesticated animal, right, you're finished. Okay, so if you didn't eat a lion, there's a certain eagle. They hunt lion cubs. And that's the magic of the world, because certain lions, they kill lion cubs. And I just proved to you that the birds, it's called the septogram. It's Wicca witchcraft. The birds, they communicate with all animals so they can scavenge, hunt, and eat leftovers, right? And they set everything up. That's what a bird is. Okay? So there's bird flus, there's SARS, there's all different types of coronaviruses. Let me just drag you in real fast. And we just human beings. Medically, we just human beings going through something that's mental and physical. Brooklyn, I can't front. If you eat a house cat, you's a bitch. You didn't prove nothing. That cat can't live in the jungle. That cat, a house cat, a tabby, a short-haired domestic, a Siamese cat, that cat does not live in the jungle. That cat is made in a laboratory like SGA. Yeah, like the guy that plays for the Oklahoma Thunder. The Lunar Order. That's the other Cabbage Patch Kids. See, all of y'all problem is that y'all ain't got no kids. Y'all suicidal to the point that y'all ain't got no kids, right? And y'all willing to get injected with herpes, HIV, gastroenteritis to any degree. And by far, Kai has it the worst. Kai Cenat is an electric germ, just like COVID-19 is. COVID-19 is an electric germ. When you start to see gory stuff and your stomach drops and it sticks to your brain, you're sick. Brain sick. Okay? I'm federal property. I'm not a dummy. This is something I took serious. This is something that I will prove constantly every day and just win if ever contested by the federal government. God, governmental departments, God. All right? This is just something how it goes. This is what happens. So Brooklyn, you ain't fight yet. And then a couple of years ago, I think them girls jumped on you because they tried to relinquish Jay Cinco, right? So now I ain't got no other choice but to look at the Mexicans and the Peruvians and kind of respect something, because just because you my cousin, you might be living a different way. And I don't know. See where this is going? I don't understand why you want to hold on to somebody if they don't want you to hold on to them. The reason why I don't understand it is because I don't have that mental health. I don't have that mental health. Y'all latch on to something, whether it's physically or not. Just being honest with you. I don't have that. You can't call that a child. You ain't with your child every single day of the minute, the moment or nothing. School. It's over. Just like what I'm doing. I'm schooling all of y'all. The people with those numbers, listen, on YouTube, your fans ain't opening your stuff. They still watching you. Yes, they're still watching y'all, but they not opening your stuff. And people like me, They don't have to open my stuff. They still hear me. They still see me. They still understand what I'm saying. Kai Cenat, his legs is shrunk, right? He's been listening to a doctor. Deshae Frost, right, is the total opposite. That's the wrong part of the situation. Look at the medical bell. Something else is wrong with Deshae. And then if you look at DDG, for people that's higher and know certain medical buzzes and certain medical things, you can see that DDG's intestines is in his quadriceps. They not where he wasn't born. He's not saying it. But if you judge me right now, right? If you judge me right now, something happened like Anthony Joshua did, and then and I get mad at you and I say, hey, let's play a game, right? And the game is called Rubber Room. Rubber Room. And I leave you at that. I leave you cold, just like that, right? And I start, rubber rooming you. You pick up on certain things. I just spoke a whole sentence saying rubber room and used it in different frequencies. And you understood what I meant because of the freakness I just said before I used rubber room, right? I just made sense. Talked about everything. You know good and well why you don't have any children, Brooklyn. They always say a woman is entitled to have a child. Always. That's why they don't go to jail as much. Because they can cabbage patch you. They always get a laugh, right? Dead serious. They can use monkey blood, monkey sperm, all that. Cat, with dog and all of that. Because the cycle has to go on. Once a kid is learning, he's going to be functional, he's going to be able to work at one point in time in his life, and then whatever happens after that, happens after that. Natural fact. It's federal. It's documented federally that that's a natural fact in human behavior. College education is federal education. So once you pass their courses and get their degrees, you become their property in every circumstance. The worst circumstance, besides death, is incarceration or trouble. So if you're a millionaire picking on me, or if you're on a hot rise on the street with Terrence, the awful... Listen, it's a wrap. You see, you got to talk. Because now, I gave him he was a cousin, despite if he was... Listen, he's more my cousin than he thought. If you really look at the situation. And he got caught because he's not a bad person. He's misunderstood. And I'm going to talk him out of something. Because of human behavior. He black. You're going to look at him and look at me and be like, that's not your cousin. That's what you're going to say. Just like when you look at my great-grandparents and then you see their daughter, you're going to say that's not their daughter. See what I'm saying? You're going to look at this. He's a closer to me than he thought he was, but he was young and he was off the hinges because he was famous. And he knew about a society that he didn't talk about, right? And we slept on him. I'm not going to front. Everybody that y'all was around slept on your cousin. Now listen, this specific cousin is like a slave to your father, Brooklyn. And you never knew it until now. You see? You see why I'm making this video? He's Christian. Okay, but all his uncles and cousins, the big black gorillas that you seen in that project, or his family, they all Muslim, right? Okay. So you see where I'm coming from. I didn't seen his cousin stop a car. The nigga Poison tried to pull out the parking spot. The nigga stopped, pulled the nigga Poison out the window of the car. He tried to put it in reverse and he had his other hand. You know, these niggas is huge. They used to tear the elevator door off the elevator. They used to get dusted. These niggas, all of my father's cousins, these big black niggas, that side of the family, Jamel's cousins, your cousins that you seen that was wilding out, they used to pull the elevator doors off the elevator. and walk up the stairs with the shit and the big ass heavy metal doors in the projects. Go look at them before they tear the rest of the buildings down. Yeah, them niggas is related to us. Whether they look, them niggas is dead ass. Like, I can't explain. I can, okay. So if my grandmother got other brothers and sisters, right, and she's the lightest one, obviously they all black like them, right? Okay, there you go. That shit. So you just understood it. So I understood what you're seeing. He pulled the nigga out of the car before. He stopped the car from reversing with his, like, it was incredible. But this nigga Terrence, he got a point. Because he's just trying to stay alive. Facts. But I am, but off the sake of we all family, I'm about to just go, I'm going to just go beat the shit out of him, right? I'm going to put it on him. Whatever the consequences is. That's Sean Kilpatrick's cousin. And you know what I'm saying? Like, they famous. And then what people don't realize is they Diddy's family too. So that's breaking news to Brooklyn also, everybody on YouTube. Brooklyn didn't know that this specific cousin that I had to take showers with. I grew up with this nigga. I'm talking about when he was 2 years old, 3 years old. I had to take my uncle, who is his cousin, if he's not his father, if the people at the clinic just pushed my uncle out of the DNA and said that he's not the father, the nigga is still his older cousin. So that's why I tried to show Terrence, but he wowed out anyway. He participated in a bunch of Yonkers, Mount Vernon, and New Rochelle and White Plains shit that came back to Yonkers and I'm not feeling. All right? So that's what I'm saying. The Oshnin and all that, the Peekskill and all that. Fuck all that shit. I'm on it with all y'all niggas. Facts. I don't give a fuck. We can run it. I don't care if it's 1,000 of you niggas. Let's run it. Just tell me. I can run it with you, and then I could come back to your hood and run it with the next nigga. And then the next day I'll come back and run it with this nigga. It don't matter. You feel me? That goes for anybody that know me that feels some type of way. Greenberg, Elmsford, all of that shit. Out here, like I said, if I skipped you, I'm talking to you. Virginia, Connecticut, it doesn't matter. We can run it. Right? You don't have to say nothing. Let's run it. That's what I'm saying. Everybody. Out for Dolo. I'm trying to show Brooklyn something. Okay. You're older. You're trying to be mature. You don't want to hit her back. Alright? I'm just saying. You don't want to hit her back. I understand. She look like she's a little meanie. You feel me? I understand. TT too. You know, you don't want to run that back. You older. You more mature. You probably is lying about your age. 21. You feel me? I don't know. But all I know, there's a white man with blue eyes. I think we all just we need him to be sacrificed. Just pick one. You feel me? They did Jesus dirty. I think they tried to trick us and made it seem like Jesus was white with blue eyes, and please don't do this to us again. We sorry. We came back with vengeance and had slavery and racism because we was mad because that's what we seen. A prophet of God, Jesus, he was a white man with blue eyes, and look what y'all did to him. I can see it that way. I can, you know. And then I can see if Jesus was bronze, or aboriginal, or black, tarry, like tar, black, like you know how them UFOs, 3-Eye Atlas has tar on it. You see how it has tar, and tar could turn into something else. It could turn colorful, and it could fly away, and it could be fast like slime, and it could go into gravity, and it could be like a UFO, a piece of tar. They say a cylinder block or a tic-tac-toe came from a cloud. All that shit is just a cloud. Certain things, I'm just saying. You see I'm catching you? I still ain't see a UFO pick up a girl yet. But I was taught in the Commonwealth state that in colonialism, that women used to get sacrificed on a 6-pointed star. And the cross is real. Jesus ain't die on the cross. Shiva was sacrificed on the cross before he vanished. So y'all using it wrong? And actually, the white man with blue eyes was the criminal Jesus Christ. And that's why they did him dirty. The real prophet was buried just like the other prophets. He was taken in the highest mountain. And when God revealed himself, it was just a sunlight. It was like a light. And then the prophet was gone. Nobody seen the prophet no more. It's kind of like abduction. That's what I learned. Then I learned the other nooks and crannies that make this thing called religion, that make the Islamic people like they got control because everybody is unhappy, playing Hinduism, listening to these Andrew Cuomo, Yiddish speaking Italians, all colors. Y'all niggas is fucking M&Ms. Yeah, you got a color, you got the orange ones, the brown ones, your raisins, y'all niggas is raisin and raisinettes. Besides the truffle, the vanilla truffles, y'all all types of foods. All y'all. Facts. Brooklyn, you need to go to the lunar order. They're not going to let you go to a regular fertility clinic. You have to go underground. See, when we all die up here, because you're not going to go underground, right? The people that's underground is going to be stationed to live in your house. Oh, the Shay Frost used to live here. You understand that? Do you understand that I understand that? That's a part of education. When you become federal property, they basically give you your jananza, your funeral. They bury you and all of that. Tell you the truth about the world, and then you can believe it. And then they tell you to hop along because you're us now. You're not them. Terrify them to the most exquisite way you want to, and you love it so much that you actually fucking do it. I'm just saying. Now look, I'm just saying. When you major in criminal justice, they tell you it's mandatory you have to take speech and drama. In these speech and drama classes, you have to make a movie with your classmates, script and everything. And it has to be legit fire and flavor. No improv. Y'all are the same way. The same way. The same way. What you gonna do, Brooklyn? That's your cousin. You was there with a whole bunch of boys, mistreated a whole bunch of boys at the same time, hoping that you was gonna get a kid one day. Let's just face it. Besides somebody having a look of a fucking Native American female and you're trying to scar them, burn them, and kill them just to make a flesh of your own, maybe a girl, maybe a boy, you start to see where I'm coming from with this mouse fucking Caribbean born defect I'm fucking talking about. What? Now listen, this nigga got a daughter, right? He got a daughter. I'm just saying. He got a daughter. He did some fucked up shit. You don't need Brooklyn. You don't, look, they got money. They're fucking with your money. They've been getting money with LL Cool J. They've been getting money way back when. The construction, the barbershops, they own everything. They like the black monopoly, man. They got money. Brooklyn, they can fuck with y'all. You and this shit, you see how I struck you, how I struck your whole side of your family? Right? That wasn't for them. That wasn't for them. I'm just showing you that they still eating. Maybe Sean went to the league. Sean Kilpatrick went to the league. He got signed. So, you know, before Sean was born, they had beats for LL Cool J. And then that's crossing over to Diddy's side. So Brooklyn, if you want to make that decision, because you didn't choose Diddy's side of the family by being with Kai, you really didn't. You just didn't. I'm just saying, you're caught. What are you going to do? Who are you scared of that much? What? You see? I watched it. I went back and watched your content. You was praying and thanking God for new cars, for new clothes and money. What is that? What is that? I don't think your mom ain't, when you said that, your mom ain't like that. I don't care what nobody said. Monique ain't like that. I don't care what nobody said. When you said that on film, Monique ain't like that. Maybe she wants you to get washed up. Told you I'm being nice. Or do I have to wash Deshae up? I don't know. Yes, I am. Okay, well, fuck it, I am. There it is. Beat him up. I'm gonna beat him up. I'll beat him up. See, I came down hard on Deshae, but Brooklyn, you've been on my shit list. A woman's intuition. Hell is fucking navy blue. Did he tell you that shit? Okay, well, back to this one. Okay? What you gonna do? Y'all subconsciousing each other. I seen my father suck somebody's dick. I seen your father with Max Kellerman craving over transsexuals. How you mad at me? You only mistreat me and fucking with me is because how I look. I did nothing to you. You're either blaming your parents and saying that your parents raised you to hate me, which is very possible. But you just answered my whole lineage. You just answered everything. So Gigi from New York, if I'm not mistaken. New York gonna stand up. Talil done ragged Deshae. You see him rag Deshae. Deshae was about to cry. He's 36 years old, about to cry like he was 8, fighting his big cousin when the parents went to work and they had vacation in school. You see what I'm saying? You see how mad he got? Behavior. I told you this shit is going to happen to you. So, Brooklyn, I know for a fact you was with my baby mother. Now that I got your attention, right? And if you wind up with my daughter, somehow, some way, before I wind up with my daughter, it's going to be winding on my part. Okay? Winding. Okay. Just want you to know that. You see what I just explained? I just explained the Terrence situation. He's related to Puffy. He used to go to Derek Jeter's house all the time. Derek Jeter's light-skinned look Italian. You know, a light-skinned Italian family. And Terrence is black as hell with a sharp hairline. Looking like a sloth bear mixed with a fucking gorilla. He got the monkey titties. He has the gorilla body. He has the body of a premature silverback gorilla. He's not brolic. You know what I'm saying? You know how an animal is outside in shock? You know, and then that's why they're so big. You see how a savage in the jungle, a Native American, or any type of indigenous Indian to their land, you see how they so sick outside that they adapt and stick to the land and they ain't shot? And certain things is just not going to kill them. But if you put them indoors for a period of time, they're going to die. See what I'm saying? So it's a shock factor. When Derek Jeter is holding Terrence's hand, and Terrence could have been a magnificent body because he has the features of a fucking a silverback gorilla. You know how a silverback gorilla got a chest and a stomach and it look like gynecomastia? You know what gynecomastia is? It's female breasts in a male's chest. It's hormones and all that. You could do a whole bunch of push-ups and repetition, it'll go away. It really would. But it's a stick. It's a stick factor because women have breasts and there's hormones in breasts, just like we attracted to feet and ass because there's hormones in these body parts of the women, and it's a stick factor. So it's a stick factor if my half Hispanic daughter, right, who I'm going to be talking to intangibly to be very Native American and savage, like if she ever has to be around you before she's around me. The question of that, yeah, the whole question. What about if I got to preserve her because something happened to you? You're a part of that. And I took that very, very, very fucking personal. Right? So since you want to run it back and go insane on it, I'll replay what I said. Of course, I'm going to feel some type of fucking way towards you because this is a predicament that I'm putting and you're responsible and involved in. Because let's face it, you shouldn't have been in New York anyway. In 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, you shouldn't have been in New York. Y'all should have been in Seattle. If you felt that way when you came to New York, facts, you should have never came over here. The fact that y'all came over here, y'all, for some reason, y'all had to come to this part of New York where your family is, just proves to me that you have ill intent towards yours truly. What you fail to realize in 2008, I was the best writer in my college. But in 2004, lightweight, I was the best writer in Gordon High School too. They just ain't give it to me. They gave me best dressed. Yeah, I got best dressed. I was 5'2", 85 pounds. I wore a size 6. Besides, certain people having quick magics, something about a writer like myself, I'm going to just tell you something. A writer like myself, I could just catch certain things. Just catch certain things. I wrote papers and essays. I got girl best friends that was very pretty. I helped them with papers and essays. I may have wrote the movies in speech and drama. My professor might have been an actor that was around Shamar Moore, just like Deshae was. Leroy Boyd. You see how we all function as a family, we living in the house? How ironic my speech and drama teacher worked with someone Deshae Frost worked with at the same time y'all was committing the mischief with my name. Slashing, stabbings, homosexuality out in public, teaching the little kids about it. That's the West Coast life. That made Civil War. When there was a Civil War, that's what they did. The West Coast came out there to the East Coast and they did that with the Midwest. And you forgot the Asian people was in the Midwest, Central, and it was in the South. The Southern Central, Central Southern, whatever you want to call it. Y'all forgot that. So certain frequencies is picking up. Oh, you look like this person. Oh, you sound like this person. Your arms and chest is just like this person. Characteristics of federal property. You got beat up twice, Brooklyn, and ran in the gym. You ran in the gym. You stopped smoking weed. You ran in the gym. Told you. That's that anti-aging blood. That's what that is. If you want somebody to be transparent and honest with you, because we know how girls get in their behaviors. Y'all feel yourself because y'all got the private parts to pleasing me. Vice versa. It's a reward or scam. Whatever you want to call it. But when you not called out as a real woman or real man, it rubs people the wrong way. Rubs you the wrong way. You would be just a cousin if you was around my daughter first. Not a grown-ass woman. And the only person that matters to and you need it to matter to is yours truly. If I decide if you're a grown-ass woman or if you're just my cousin and that's that. You understand that? Nobody else. Your father can say whatever he want to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what your father said. And what's going to happen? So y'all had our friends. We got friends now. Associates and friends. My family, when my friends and associates, found out that my family was some type of way, things started happening. Malice started happening in the palace. So just your luck, Brooklyn. The same Peruvian that turned on me. What about if he wants to tell me something? The same Italian that turned on me. And look, it's a boy. He wants to tell me something. we deserve to get hit in the sheets. We not liable. We not worthy of being husbands and baby fathers. If he tells me something and you're included in the situation, or a female, any type of female, or any female is included in it, he's not man enough to be a father because he presented the situation to the female. I don't want to be in a fucking female's game. I just don't. So I'm not trying to cheat or do none of that shit because I don't want to fucking be there. Y'all niggas is cheating. So I'm going to cheat the shit out you a different way. There is no... Where's the white man with blue eyes? Brooklyn, I command you to get a white man with blue eyes and go to the lunar order. You got to go underground to get your baby. That's the only way. You can't get a baby from nobody else. Okay, Brooklyn? It's a wrap. You can't get a son. It's over. You have to do what they wanted Deshae to do before he got herpes. They wanted him to run away with Tyler Perry and them and just leave Monique right where she stands. They wanted to take Kai and everybody. Say bye-bye. This is it. Brooklyn can't go to a fertility clinic and get pregnant. She just can't. You learned the hard way about a Mexican. A Mexican is going arriba la rasta, under, away from your ass. You're going Speedy Gonzalez away from your ass. With that behavior that you have. It's not foul. It's not messed up. Honestly and truthfully, Jay Shinko looked like the type, the one that you had over here, that you suicidal over. He looked like the type to get burnt by the girl. That it looked like she got something and she burnt that nigga. To be real with you, it looked like Lala. What's her name? Lala. It looked like she burnt Jay Cinco and told him I'm about to get pregnant by you. Facts. It looked like she told him before she had sex with the nigga, and when he got burnt, he knew it was true. That's what it looked like. Cause now he has this fuzzy look on screen. I'm talking about electronic bugs, electronic germs, right? You see when you go back and you see somebody dead, you see their picture and they look digital, they look blurry. You see how that scares you sometimes? But you look at somebody else that's still alive and their picture is live and vibrant. Now go look at Jay Cinco. It looks like he's kind of cloudy in the medical unit. Facts. These is rubber room tricks. Okay? This is something a man with blue eyes has something over people with brown and other colors. Yes. Even the most powerful, the gray, the silver, whatever you want to call it. The gray eye, the people with the gray eyes, that's the electricity. But the people with the blue eyes, they trick shit too. Okay. Just saying. And it's a natural fact that people with blue eyes has something wrong with their throat. And the reason why they articulate themselves is so they can be heard. They don't have the inner strength. They don't take enough air in to be comfortable. It's a fact. It's like if you show blue in your eyes, a certain blue in your eyes, they already know you're suffocating. Because certain people are suffocating. When I first saw Deshae Brooklyn, and he was laying on the floor, half dead, his stomach was fucked up, and I picked up on his stomach ache, right? It's shit like that. You have to go to the lunar order. You have to go underground. You have to get a dog. You have to get a dog son. You can't go to the fertility clinic. You can't take a chance. They'll give you a Deshae and make them look different. You have to go underground. But listen, white man with blue eyes, right? You got to take him. You got to do it. You might have to take me. Instead of trying to abduct my daughter, you might have to take me. You might have to take me to the lunar order with you. Go look it up. It's a real place. It's like the FBI. It's like the IRS office in White Plains, New York. There's an actual IRS office in White Plains, New York. You go walk in the IRS and raise hell. That's what I do. I want to knock over the papers, the shelves, the everything. I've walked in the IRS office too many times. People don't know that there's an office There's an IRS office that you could open the door. They're the IRS. They are. You can talk to these niggas. They're workers, receptionists. They got all of the papers. They got everything. They got everything. I walked in there dumb long ago during the time y'all was doing that, and they messed up on my check and looked like y'all got lucky. Y'all duplicated magic on me with the luckiness. When y'all was lying on me, you messed up my taxes when I got a job, and I got mad, right? So I went down to the IRS office. As soon as I opened the door, right, I started spazzing, because I knew I was right. They got mad. I changed my license. I removed the organ donor shit off my license. They got a picture of me, right? So in my picture, my colored picture, I'm the same color I am on TikTok. Okay? Look at the license in New York. Can't see it, right? You go on TikTok, or you go on my medical marijuana license. I got a medical marijuana license. I had to show this doctor something also, and he gave me the medical marijuana license. I was red like that. You can look at it that way. Listen, when I walked in the IRS and I started spazzing, this black lady sat me down in the office and fixed my taxes. That was the spookiest shit I ever seen in my life. I couldn't believe it. She changed it. Facts. I thought I was just going to go in here and cause hell, make a point, and walk out. You feel what I'm saying? Just to let her know, because I know you got to fix them on the website, whatever. Boom. When she fixed it, she said, "Do you have anything else you want to talk about?" I got just as mad as I got when I walked in, and I just stormed out. This is real shit. When you become federal property, just like when you become a celebrity, or if you get a whole bunch of money and you're a lottery winner, you know who I think won the lottery? Govin Hernandez, the one that they thought killed Young Dolph. Him. I think he might have won a scratch off or something for like $50,000 or a lottery ticket for $1 million or something, because it's frequency. Something happened with this dude, right? I'm gonna take a shot at it. When you become federal property, that's the type of propaganda that talks to you. It talks the same time a regular citizen does. So if you're laughing at me for having a baldy, I'm federally laughing at you for dropping a bomb on you. It's the same thing. That's the incorporeal, the intangible, the ghostly, the frequency of subconscious, the reason why we align like stars in the sky. That's what it is right there. Degree. Facts. You want a child. You want a child to look away. Women use their own daughters to mistreat a girl that beat them up back in the day. Names, certain colors. So the ball is in your. If you gotta be grimy, why don't you just be grimy? The ball is in your court. Dudes wanted to be around me because the same Peruvians, they seen I had a different view in life. And then they taught me a different type of racism. And I didn't appreciate it. And if they want their head up, you can catch it. We can run it right now. You see how this is? You see how New York is? You see how New York is, Brooklyn? I'm not from Seattle. You see, you're about to get your cousin assaulted and battered. Your cousin, he's more y'all cousin. What all my younger cousins don't understand is y'all more family to each other than I'm family to you. And I took that very personal. You know, the friends and associates showed me that. We related like shit, ain't we, cousins? But didn't I show y'all from a long time ago that I know y'all more blood closer? Y'all closer in blood than I am with y'all? Didn't I tell y'all if I catch any type of scolding or judgment, I'm going to come beat the shit out y'all for that? So let the games begin. Your father, Brooklyn, I have no problem beating the shit out of him. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Your father. Your mother, I have no problem smacking the shit out of her whatsoever. Your brother, your older brother, I have no problem putting him out. Facts. Right now, this is how it is. The same Ecuadorians and Mexicans and Caribbeans, I have no problem putting them out. No problem. You see, New York is standing up. I don't care about no 50 Cent versus all of them niggas. Right? I'm not on that shit. I don't care about none of that shit. Look what happens when you fuck with a white man with blue eyes. Look at that shit. You gonna tell me I'm not opening y'all niggas up to something? Y'all sitting up here laughing at me and I wanna laugh at y'all back? Y'all niggas is suffering. Look at my kid. If anything, he should be. This is how I know y'all hate me. Because that nigga's my kid. And look, he's going through everything. Really look at that. Y'all hate me because I got a chopper so much that the biggest balloon in my life, the biggest puppet ventriloquist in my life is my kid. Through the kid way. Who should be on top of the world with everything bad. At best and great. He's the most miserable little nigga in the world. And he's vice versa, polar opposite from me. That's how much you hate me. Caution that. If I ever did you a favor or said something nice to you, that was it. They hate me so much, you can never be happy. Ever. No matter how much they try to paint you or put you on that portrait to be higher than everything, it's a natural fact. It's impossible. Impossible. I told you. You see one of them orbs? It's a bubble. Like gastroenteritis. It's a bubble. You see one of them UFOs? It's a bubble. Like gastroenteritis, like you show. People, you got the little kids out here eating shit. Dog shit. My community, I don't know one of these niggas that ever fucking act like that. What is this shit? That shit ain't zombied out. That shit ain't savage. That's a whole new different type of domestication. That's not animal. You got the people that's living in the jungle eating monkeys. They eat monkeys, right? They do. They get sick that way. They eat rat, they eat badger, chicken, whatever they catch. And then you got savage that don't eat actual human shit like gorillas do. Gorillas eat their own shit after they vegetate. You see what I'm saying? After they eat they don't hunt lions. Gorillas don't hunt jaguars or nothing like that. They don't eat meat like that. They assault and batter shit. The cats and the dogs, they eat meat. The birds that scare you, they eat meat. Yeah. They attack this shit and shit. See? You worrying about a tiger when there's a couple of falcons and crows at my window looking for the shade. With a harpy eagle and a golden eagle. And two bald eagles going to fucking Nyack, New York. That's how it is. I'm looking straight through you. Either go fight Gigi and TT, right? Or let this shade burn you. That's how Monique feel about y'all. I'm gonna be real. What can you do? What can you do, Brooklyn? How you gonna have a son? Just like your cousin. Like, yeah, the puffy cousin. How you gonna have one? How? What you gonna do? You already tried to abduct Jay Cinco and kidnap him for his genetic DNA. Yeah, the Mexican, he got up on you. You see, the Mexicans, they special to the earth. Them Spanish people, yeah, they special too. You thought you could have your way. You seen the nigga turn into Geronimo instead of Jaguar. I'm Jaguar Paul. That nigga's Geronimo. He got up out of there. He took a herpy and it wasn't for Deshae. It was from her. That's the other game. Y'all all in that blood shit. I see right through it. They ride the 5. That's what they do. Yup, that's what they do. She's probably Vice Lord with DDG. Wasn't that DDG's old girl? So I'll make it make sense with you. They caught Jay Cinco. Yeah. J5 slipping. Yeah, they definitely did. He got shot. All of it. He's getting smacked in the club. Yeah. That was one of those bloods that turned Crip. He was from California. He got tricked. Unfortunately, on the East Coast, some niggas ain't like that shit. Yeah. I don't care if you from California or not. If a nigga repping his gang, he repping his gang. I don't care if he from California. If he crippy, bloody, blood. If he go harder than y'all, he go harder than y'all. It don't matter where he from. You see the GS9 niggas is still over there. They still want to kill Pop Smoke's killer. And I fuck with it. That's the only thing banging out of New York right now. Bobby Shmurda went to Minnesota, got beat up. He's still standing up for Pop Smoke. They all are. That's the only thing I like right now out of New York. Facts. I don't care nothing about the old heads. I don't care nothing about none of that. 50 Cent, I don't care nothing about none of that. That's the realest thing that could touch you as a human being. Is how GS9, how he went out there, he posted up out there. That's real right there. That's what I'm talking about. See, that I was on it with these niggas like that, Brooklyn. I was on it like that. And I'm glad I'm not on it for them like that. But they standing up on that. That's a fact, they is. That's the only thing I respect. Everything else, that's a prime example of what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who to ever stand up. I don't never see nobody ever standing up for me. How GS9 is standing up for Pop Smoke. I wouldn't see 6ix9ine turning on somebody from the West Coast or turning on me. I just don't see it. Maybe he'll do something to somebody over there or whatever and stand up for Pop Smoke for what he said. Maybe he would. I don't know. Maybe he would, maybe he won't. I don't know. But I know them niggas, they really did that shit. They really stood in jail for 7 years, and they really ain't respected. I ain't respected either, cause I came encounter with Pop Smoke plenty of times. Truth be told, all of this age shit, it get everybody head shambled. You forget lying about your age is wrong. You forget that. You know? Everybody doing it for the bread. Everybody's doing it for the money. Everybody. Come on. When you going to talk? Facts. She took no, because I seen another video with Brooklyn. Monique snatched something out her hand. And she was on camera, though, while she was eating it. Brooklyn was eating some food. Monique snatched it out her hand, right? And she was like, Mom, what the fuck are you doing? Or whatever. She was dead ass serious. Fist was bald and all of that. You feel me? Like, ball your fist at Gigi or TT. Monique is not confrontational. So I could believe Monique's side if fucking everybody is targeting her. Obviously, including Brooklyn. I could believe it. Make me feel some type of way. Facts. Terrence got bread. Terrence just dropped bags on niggas and all of that shit. Y'all fucked up. He's suicidal because he ain't got no son. Fucking with me the way he fucking with me, the way what he did to me, he must be suicidal. He must be, because he was one of them wild kids. But when the Ritalin was off, and grandma and uncle and daddy had to make me babysit these little niggas, yeah, I was beating the shit out these niggas for that shit. He was wild. He's a jackass. Period. Everybody know what he is. He hurt people. He hurt cats. He was probably with Kai Cenat eating a cat. Don't them Caribbean niggas eat cats? He was probably eating a cat or eating an animal or something. Probably ate a fucking a piece of snake or a knoll or iguana. Yeah, Terrence, he's like that. He's slime. He's celebrity devil. He's devil celebrity. He's the Illuminati. He's a part of that shit. Somehow, some way. He's a gatekeeper. Yeah, there you go, a gatekeeper. You ain't gonna have no son. No, you ain't gonna be happy if this nigga alive and unhappy. Facts. That nigga don't like you. This is new news to me. I thought y'all niggas was over here having a merry time all together. But y'all sitting up here getting along and then turning on each other. That's my problem. Right then and there. Yeah. I gotta run it with all y'all. Everybody that did a little fake and turn around, I wanna fight you. Everybody, all y'all niggas. Even when y'all faked each other and y'all turned on your back on each other, I wanna fight both of y'all niggas just for that shit. That corny ass shit. Yeah. Dead ass serious. Now, because women fall into a state where they think they godly. And y'all, we gonna back this shit up. If you gonna be mad at us because we asked about Adam and Eve and forbidden fruits getting bit, and we gotta live our whole life with our youth being sucked, and then when we get older, you just try to kill us. If that's the case, if life is like that, then motherfucker, it's on, nigga. I be damned. A third of y'all niggas is walking around with an STD. And 1/4 of y'all niggas is walking around because y'all dick hole is open too much. You got a strain. Facts. You didn't know that the human body does that too. And you're stuck. I ain't stuck. I work hard. Nigga. God damn it. I was body shamed my whole entire life. Whole life. I was body shamed my whole life. Worst things in the world. When somebody talk about your teeth, they talk about your fucking skin, your body shamed. Yeah. Worst shit in the world. And then is if you ain't got no goddamn kids. And then the second one is if you ain't get Cabbage Patch. Some niggas think that's worse than if you ain't got no motherfucking kids. So you can take it however you want to take it. That's just what it is. Brooklyn, I've been nice to you. If you still standing on going to a white man, the police, and telling them that I didn't do it, I'm still not impressed. That goes for Nautica too. I'm not impressed. I don't give a fuck who you think you are, Brooklyn, my mother. Are you out your fucking mind? Do you want me to smack the fucking shit out you? I will smack your fucking eardrum until it fucking busts. Brooklyn, are you out your fucking mind? Listen to it again. A 19-year-old stabbed a 4-year-old in the face. Brooklyn, you thought this was smart in 2005. I'm willing to fight everybody that's alive and in 3i Atlas to prove my point. And I think the other side is showing y'all. Every day, you reach for my dick, my chest, my gastroenteritis, my hairline. What the fuck? You want another scar? I got fucking 7 on my fucking face and head. Y'all all carrying the degree. I wasn't born this way. Y'all niggas was born that way. Talking about you ain't got no fucking scar. You funny looking ugly motherfucker. The reason why you're outside is because your fucking family wants you to bump into me, nigga. That's why we almost fucking related. Bitch ass nigga. You faggot. I tell that shit to the white man too, all the time. Suck my dick. Which everybody in your family's lips. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck what my look was created upon. Incest or not, you're still on my fucking jock. The fuck off. The nigga grew a brain and my dick. He grew antennas, a brain, a eyes, a mouth, a nose. Started breathing, he turned red. Motherfucker, that's what happened. As soon as I came back from hell. Nigga, ask Max Kellerman. He was right there, scared to death. This cousin I almost killed. The next one I'ma kill. And I did it, bitch. Now, how you like me now? It was all. Your father is 6'5". Where did your height go? The audacity of this motherfucker. I got 2 cracks in my spine because I work hard, motherfucker. I jump higher than you, bitch. How about that? Yeah, y'all ain't know me. I'm gonna be victorious. Yeah, victor. Victory. Here I am. This is parents talking to kids. Do I want to be known or do I want my children to be popping? I'd rather my children to be popping. Are you dumb? My kid is popping. I'd rather the sperm and flesh be popping. The stolen ones. Brooklyn. Around my baby mother. You know who she is. So now that we got that shit established, New York. Yeah, this baby mother. Spanish people. In the fucking light-skinned Caribbean. That you mix with the Asian and the Spanish. I'm talking to y'all. I'm nice and light now. We can run it. I did not. What? Let's get it. She better not have my child. She better not. No. You better not. Your mom should be there. If you go to my BM's house or y'all become cool again, your mom needs to be there. Yeah, Monique, in the flesh, Corella, needs to be there if, my daughter's going to be there and I didn't see her yet. How about that? I'm winding up. It's going to be a whole bunch of fucked up shit happening. Facts. I'm winding up. I'm waiting. This is what I'm showing him. I'm a parent. I'm anticipating the worst. Is if I see my youngest daughter with one of you motherfuckers. If I see my youngest daughter with one of you niggas or one of you bitches, it's a wrap, nigga. Throw away the whole baby mother. Throw away the whole electronic system. I better not. I'm going to glitch out. Y'all keep forgetting I could gain 40 pounds when I'm hydrating in a day. Y'all keep forgetting. I'm going to keep showing y'all that shit. That's why another reason why I'm not boxing in a gym. Because I be getting hated on. Nothing's a secret. If I know the literature, you can't call me crazy because I'm federal property and it's not a secret. You just dumb. Stupid, ignorant, nigger-ish, whatever. Keep coming at me and not at the white man with blue eyes that was in the rubber room. And I'll go to jail for murder and come home and murder somebody else the next day. Fuck with me. They complain. They complain like I won't catch one and don't want to go to jail. I want to see what you protecting me from. Jail. I want to see what the state prison penitentiary, you're supposed to be for your protection. I want to see it. Show me. Because I still want to get abducted by a UFO, so I want to see it. I want to see who's real and who's gangster. Because I'm fucking punting off. I'm punting off. I started Muay Thai-ing again. I started kneeing and fucking kicking fucking metal again. I did. Against the doctor's order. Facts. I'm going to shrivel up. I'm going to get nice and small to where my bone is real close to my muscle and everything is really, really hard and really sharp. I want to be able to punch you in your face so I can give you a scar under your eye. Fuck knocking you out. I'm going to scar you. Watch. I'm dead serious. Y'all think you're getting lucky subconsciously? It's me, you fucking dickhead. When you're trying to fuck a bitch, it's me. How ain't it? Against all odds, in your community, I done smashed more bitches in your community than you did. The fuck is you talking about? And I'm still going. If that's the operation of life or the opposite of life, the opposite of human life, what is it, magic? Well, if I did the opposite, I'm definitely doing the other opposite, obviously. Controlling shit, laughing, looking at my daughter's pictures, looking at my son's picture. I ain't got to feel the way this motherfucker feel. When it come down to it, I'ma knock him the fuck out. I'm different. I got an argument. I don't see no root in none of y'all niggas. Fuck is you talking about? Like I didn't take chemistry. Like I didn't pass chemistry. Like I didn't pass the math tests, the reason exams that the fucking the teacher failed. Like it wasn't me. Acosto and the bitch Luna that moved to Florida, that's into politics, know who I am. The same ones you was around, Brooklyn. The same ones you was around, Deshae. The fuck are you talking about? This is God sent and God free. If you want to know how hell feels, it's navy blue. The fire is anger. Fuck purgatory. I'll say it again. What? Whether I'm in my kid's life, listen, whether I'm in my kid's life or not, I got full control. Facts. If it came from me, frozen or put on fire, you could put whatever you want in this shit. Sterilize it, neutralize it, it's not gonna work. The orbs and the UFOs proved it. All sperm is snot and shit. Can't get rid of it. It sticks. Turns white. Can't get rid of it. It's over. No matter how much you clean it, it's still there. It stains. Permanently. Understand that. That I got full control. Full control of fatherhood. Which y'all parenthood. And y'all motherfuckers don't understand how I see it. Facts. Yeah, she knows my baby mom. See, it gets more interesting. Because Gigi looks like my baby mother. Now, how you like me now, motherfucker? Bet you didn't know that shit. And you don't know how my other two baby mothers look like? So that shit is hurting you even worse. See? You see the karma, Brooklyn? You see how it could look like Gigi looks like my baby mom? She want to punch you in your face for me? You know how that little bitch moved, too. You know how she moved. She done cut and stabbed people. That little bitch is crazy. That's why we don't work out. She done got violent before. You see, I had to use restraint. I used to work with autistic people. They used to teach you how to restrain autistic people at Lincoln Watts and stuff like that. So I had to use an autistic retard restraint on this little galactic girl. You see? Yeah, I did. Be the first one to tell you. I didn't strike her. She didn't know I knew how to wrestle. I know how to wrestle. I took jiu-jitsu. I know how to wrestle. I know how to roll. We could roll. Feel me? Yeah. I could tell, not to brag or nothing to you non-parents or non-Cabbage Patch, but I can tell that my kids don't like my baby mothers. None of them. And that's the funny, throw a picture, just looking on Facebook, just looking on or IG, looking on everywhere. I can tell they don't. That's the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. That is the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. Is when you can see yourself, a part of yourself, feeling the same way towards the same type of shit at the same time. That's the funniest shit ever. My son hates his mom. That's the funniest shit ever. She got 9 kids. And my oldest daughter, she hate her mom. That is dumb funny. That's the funniest shit ever. I love it. That's the funniest shit ever. I promise you. I know it sound fucked up. I know. It's a fucked up way to get kids. You gotta do fucked up shit to be a parent. You do. For people that ain't got no kids, you probably not as fucked up as some of these parents are. Some of these parents did some fucked up shit. Facts. All parents did fucked up shit. But that's the funniest shit in the world. When your kid don't fuck with her, that's the funniest shit ever. It's the funniest shit ever. And then, you know what I'm saying? Because the mom catch on to a picture. Because, you know, when you say cheese and you freeze for a picture and the person don't snap it on time, you get this sudden feeling of, like, startledness. You like, cheese, and if you stop and the person don't, and you still there, like, yo, take the fucking picture. That startledness, yeah, that's the funniest shit ever. That's the funniest shit ever. That my daughter is smaller than my baby mother, and it look like she wants to take flight on her. That's the funniest shit ever. That's the funniest shit ever. My oldest daughter is small, right? She's small. But my baby mother is small, though. So you can imagine what I'm talking about. My baby mother is small, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like height-wise. The bitches, she weigh a lot. But she's a shorty. She's short. She's not 5'9". You feel me? But her butt is like the size of this dresser. The dresser is wild big. She's the chili. She could weigh. She do what she do to me. She could gain the 40 pounds in a night. She get big. That's why the kid worked. My baby mother could be incy wincy like this, and then have the bigger than Kim Bella butt. And you go, ho, what the fuck is that? Dead ass serious. My baby mother can get small like how I am like now, and then she gets elephant like. Dead ass serious. Legs and everything. She's the cheerleader, and she used to work out, and she's a strong ass, fine ass little girl. Facts, shorty. Facts. But it's funny when your kid got that speed demon that you got in you, because I got a speed demon in me. And I think that's why my baby mother fell in love with me and she obsessed with me this way. When your speed demon daughter got a better facial look than your baby mother, and she wants to tee off on her, that's the funniest shit in the girl world that I can see. That's the funniest shit ever. All that other homo shit I can't get rid of. I can't get with. All that other shit that y'all laugh at, the backdoor to molestation, that women, they get a wicked ass laugh that men don't like, I can't get with. You won that one. But this one right here, you can't win this one. Because my shorty, she wants to still off on you. Facts. She wants this. I know my daughter wants to still off on her. That's the funniest shit in the world. She got the Ray Leonard look. She ain't got the Floyd look. She got the Ray Leonard look. You know when Ray Leonard bite down on the mouthpiece and he punch you in the face? Not that happy smile, pretty boy face. I'm talking about the bite down face where he look like a different person. That's how my daughter got that. She got that shit towards her mom. I look at that shit every fucking day. And the same reaction happens. I almost start laughing so hard that tears almost come out my eyes. Every time I look at the picture. That's the funniest shit ever. I can't. I can't get over that shit. I thank my baby mother for that. You feel what I'm saying? Because my baby mother is away. She's away. She could be a bitch. She's one of those. She could be a bitch to you. Like if you one of those niggas that'll call her a bitch, she's gonna show you the definition of a bitch. It's a game. I guess it's a game, right? But you know, it's only one special. It's only a special nigga like me, one of a kind, that could get over that obstacle, you know, and get magical with y'all niggas. You feel me? Facts. And remember, if you dividing eggs, if you go in there and y'all taking pieces of egg, because that's what they do. They don't just preserve the whole egg that come out the woman. They put it in pieces. Those is kids. And then they nurture the pieces, and it you know, sometimes the kid come out small, but you got yourself a child. So is Deshae in Brooklyn from one of Monique's eggs? Very possible. Cabbage Patch the egg with my father in it. They sliced it and diced it with a sperm in it and lit up in transparency, preserved it, brought it life. More than one kid, more than one baby. Cryo incubator. That's funny. But to see my son, it's a different type of funny. It's a different type of funny, yo. That's the situation right there. See, that's the situation that I hate most. And that's why I don't talk about it most. It's because it could look like I'm a bad person, but y'all all, and this is why I hate all of y'all all forgot that the mother is solely responsible on how it went. Because I make that example and I make that point is because if you look at my other baby mother with my girls, I'm right there. See, the one with my son, she made it impossible for me to get him. And the way she did it, she was already in the medical field, so, you know, she did it the sneaky, fucked up way. My daughter's mom was in love with me. There's nothing, I know it for a fact. So there's nothing I can say or do. You understand what I'm saying? There's nothing I can say or do. My son's mom was just fuck with me because the sex was good. But my baby mother for my daughter's mother, she fell in love with me. So it was two different type of relationships. So that's why it looks that way. Because she's just handling it as if it was sex. She got her baby, she don't need, that's what type of girl she wound up to be. You feel me? Having that angle, having that advantage in life. That's what she did. And then she separated herself from her own parents. Rumor has it that she fucked her brother. I don't ever want to be with her again. That'll make you look at the son like, yo, is this what I want it to be? But then you got a situation across the street is when a girl actually fall in love with a dude and took every parameter to stay relevant. If you want to take it that way. Let's just face it, it'll be on me. It's nothing to me to pull up on her and all three of them right now and just tell them everything, right? There's nothing. She would let me do it. And once she let me do it, the two girls is already going to know. And that's our story. I can't take that same angle with my son's mother. So if you're judging me on my son's mother, and you don't have a situation that I have like this, I'm gonna beat you up. Yeah. Facts. I'm in assault mode. I'm in dad mode. Because I still want to see him. So if I keep beating up everybody, maybe one day I can see him. I'm insane that way. I went insane the same way and got victorious. So if I go insane again, maybe I can get victorious in something else I want. That's how I think. What are you talking about? Y'all understand that, right? Understand. Nobody wanted me and my baby mother with my daughter. When we was on campus, they did not want us together. No, they did not. They did not want us together. I had her back the whole time. This is not what you think. This shit is not what you think. This shit is way, 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 way more personal than you niggas will ever fucking know. She's the reason. I just told y'all. I told y'all in the last video. She was the reason why I went to jail in Virginia. Is why I stabbed homie in Virginia. It was over her. What part don't y'all understand? I went to jail right before graduation for stabbing my friend that I knew before her. We knew each other before she was even thought of. And I had to wind up hawking this nigga up. You understand that? That I don't hate her like too much. Like if she was on campus and I was at home and she had little Juju, right? She had little Juju, imaginary Juju, walking around like Brooklyn and Deshae, and fucking DDG and Diddy be having an imaginary Juju walking around, right? If they would have breathed some life in little Juju, then I would have never did nothing to them niggas. But y'all could breathe life in the little Juju when little Juju is around all these other motherfuckers. Fuck is you talking about? And when little Juju is around Donald Trump, you gonna breathe life into him, right? But when my baby mother is destined for her to do this shit, y'all ain't gonna breathe life into little Juju when he's walking around with her. So I started fucking shredding y'all niggas again. Stabbing and all that shit. Fuck it. Call me a sucker, call me whatever, nigga. I'm still riding for my BM. I'm still riding for her. For my daughter's mother. What are you talking about? I'm not in love with this one. Just because she's black. She's a black girl, a red girl. I'm not. It was just sex a long time ago. She was a freak. I was a freak. She was a freak. We some super freaks. It happened at a time. And if I'm not mistaken, she's probably a year or two older than me. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, my son's mother is probably a year or two older than me. So before you start judging me, motherfucker, hear the story. Don't ask too much. But am I still in love with my with my daughters? Yeah. Of course. You dumbass. But you see? You see how y'all don't know my story? You just trying to take something for what it is? You're trying to paint me as a bad parent? But can my kids handle me having a chakra at a young age? Y'all niggas can't. My family, friends, y'all can't handle me. So is my kids gonna be able to handle me? Especially when I have a freak panic attack like y'all do. When I show you I'm human. Fuck are you talking about? Y'all just not as human as I'm human when I'm human. That's my complaint. I'm still riding for my BM. To answer your question, is that why I stabbed one of my best friends? Yeah. The fuck? I never lied. I never fucking lied. That's what I'm saying about my school. Y'all niggas act like I had a disease. Y'all all became friends to my expense. Y'all used me to inconvenience. Y'all knew I was lit, but in order to please yourselves until we please each other, y'all act like I had a germ, and y'all had a different type of humor, a different type of laugh at me. And then when when I took that laugh and y'all didn't speak that laugh into little Juju when he was with Shorty from Maryland in the Maryland DC area. When I showed y'all I was that woke, right? I showed y'all I didn't need 2 guns. I had 1 and I was already woke. When I showed y'all that and I turned on y'all niggas, I woke y'all up. We seen the gray UFO and all of that, right? Tell the truth. Virginia Union University, tell the truth. The old school of Ben Wallace. Remember that? The old school of Charles Oakley. Remember that? Yeah. Listen, yo. like I said, those two girls came out my nuts. Facts. Those two girls came out my nuts. Came right out my nose. The phlegm, all the spit, the esophagus, the mucus. That's my shit. That's my doo-doo, my hair, all of that. That shit is mine right there. Everybody see it. Everybody. The whole entire school sees that shit. That's my spit. Those two girls. That's yeah. Look at the little one's eyes. Just look at her left eye and look at my left eye. Put it like that. Look at her left eye and then look at my left eye. It's a wrap. That's the craziest shit ever. That's my sperm. And the big ass boy, he's like 6'3", 300 pounds. That's mine too. That's my spit, sperm, hair and all that shit. Nose hair, toenails, that's all my shit. I can't deny, I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. Science is wicked and fucked up. That shit is fucked up. That shit is fucked up. Not because they did it, but they purposely seen the transparency in the egg. They purposely pulled it and they purposely blocked the person whose sperm it was. They purposely did that shit. Because they preserved it. They tried to wait until the person died to bring him back to flesh. To preserve the egg with sperm in it and try to wait 10 to 20 years to implant the fucking egg back into the bitch and she can have sex with somebody else and then the doctor hit them with the shot. It's just, that's crazy. That's absolutely fucking that's hideous. It's nuts. It's white people with blue eyes. It's Andrew Cuomo. It seems like he sanctions that type of shit. But yeah, if it's my kid, you're gonna fucking pay. That's just, I can't speak for these niggas. I can't speak for that shit. Child support, I don't give a fuck about child support. Just give me my kid. As long as I can have my kids, I don't care. I'm not vouching for anybody else but my motherfucking self. They want to bring back student loans and garnish wages after you done shut the country down for 5 years, nigga. I could care less about any other angle in the world. I don't care about the little black boys that went to slavery. I don't care about the Spanish people that got kidnapped. I don't care about the fucking Asians that got tricked. And I don't care about the white people that got abducted. Fuck it. And I don't care about the Caribbeans that got lied to. Fuck it. And the Arabs that got lied to. Fuck it. I only care about my kids. That's it. That's it. Fuck your store, the sugar in your store, your milk, all of that. Yeah. Dead ass serious. I'm punching Deshae in his face. I'm telling Monique right now. If you're spying and watching my shit, the least, whether he pays for my surgery or not, if I don't kill him, if he pays for my surgery, gives me a briefcase of money, I'm still punching him in his face. There. I blew the secret. I blew the fucking secret because I'm tired of it. Deshae could come over here with a briefcase of money, did exactly what I said. Put me in the fucking chair, got me a hairline surgery, got my scars removed and everything. He could have did everything. He could get my back fixed, my leg fixed and all that shit. After everything, guess what I'm going to do, Monique? I'm going to still punch him right in his fucking face. Facts. It's destined to happen. If I don't kill him, if I don't fucking kill him, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I see him and he doesn't have none of the nice guarantee shit, I not kill him. There it is. They answer the question. Fuck it. That's just what it is. He's a rapist or not. What the fuck? I heard some, Brooklyn was scared of Deshae. Brooklyn was scared of Deshae. When it was over here, Brooklyn was scared of Deshae. All right? That's what y'all don't understand. When he was living in New York, Brooklyn was shook, petrified of Deshae Frost. Okay? So, Judge me. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Like, navy blue. Ah. That's how, yeah, that's the new shit. You see how you can't bond with my laugh? You can't bond with my laugh? Navy blue. That's what I'm gonna do.